So what's up, people? So we're going to talk some numbers today. So officially, as of today, I've been in the Toro business 7 months and 12 days. And I have learned a lot. I mean, that's the cycle of life. But if I knew everything when I started off that I know now, I would be much further along. Not that I am bad off, but I would be much better. So let's talk about a little bit about what I've done today. All right, as of 7 months and 12 days today, my gross revenue. So I'm going to talk fiscal and I'm going to talk year to date. Fiscal, I started in August of last year. So when I say fiscal, I mean how much I've made from the beginning to now. And then I'm also going to give you my current year and compare it to how I did last year from August to December versus this year from January to March. But you get what I'm saying. So my total earnings as of yesterday is $14,392.75. Of that, my year-to-date revenue is $3,212.96. So let me kind of throw in a little something into the mix. So I have 4 cars, but I pulled one immediately back down off of Toro. It's still there. I can just hit a button to relist it. But I said, in my downtime, I can do gig apps. I always did gig apps on the side. I do gig apps like Roadie, Lyft, DoorDash, Deliver That. I just started doing like catering for like an hour and a half of your time. You get like $35 or so. So I just want this. I'm kind of testing the market to see how much I can make off that. But so far on gig apps year to date, and I got my last vehicle in January of this year. So I've had my most recent vehicle for 2 months, and I used that one for gig apps. So in 2 months, I have made $6,709.87 gig apps. So I've made more on gig apps than I've made on Toro so far. I have all Toyota Corollas, and we're going to dive into how much each vehicle made in a little bit. So last year, I had a monthly average of $1,870.96. So far this year, my monthly average is $1,931.39. Doing a little bit better, but I also want to say since beginning to now, I've made significant changes. I've switched insurance and finally got my lowest rate with this new program. I put down in at the bottom, you can click on the video about the new program that I switched to that partners up with Toro and CarSync. And I switched to the Zuby trackers to get all my vehicles for $79 a month. And it made a significant difference. You're talking about like $600 to $700 in savings. And also, the one that I don't have on Toro, I can't put that one on the Zuby, and the CarSync linked up with Lula because I don't use it on Toro. So I just switched that one from the insurance I had it on to my insurance now with my personal vehicle. And I was able to save about $600-700. Little stuff you gotta keep progressing, keep making changes to make more money. So that's kind of where I'm at. I have done 91 trips from beginning of August the 1st, and to today, as of yesterday, March the 12th of 2023. So that's an average of about 13 trips a month. Not bad. But I did do a lot of one-day trips because, for one, during the slow season, and that's another thing, we're entering the busiest months in the Toro business the next 3 months. So I plan on killing it. As a matter of fact, I'm on pace to exceed my highest month by at least $1,500 to $2,000 so far this month. Halfway through the month, I'm on pace to exceed it. So I'm gonna follow up with you a little bit at the beginning of next month. But let's talk about these vehicles a little bit. So take a look at this. Okay, so these are my 4 vehicles. Keep in mind that the vehicle at the very bottom, the 2022 Toyota Corolla, is not active on Toro. I use it for gig apps. So the very first vehicle I purchased is the one at the top, the Toyota Corolla 2020. So for 2022, I earned $3,931.62 off that one. And in 2023, I earned $1,861.08 for a total of $5,792.70. The second vehicle from the top is my second purchase. On that vehicle, as you can see, for 2023, I've earned $1,607.71. In 2022, I earned $3,067.36, which gives you a grand total of $4,675.70 year to date on that purchase. My third vehicle, I earned $1,278.98 so far this year. Last year, I earned $2,016.74. Give you a grand total of $3,295.72. Now, my very last vehicle at the bottom, I want you to keep in mind that I did not use it. I pulled it right back down off of Toro immediately. So this income is strictly gig apps like Roadie, Lyft, DoorDash, mostly DoorDash. Deliver That. I really picked up the pace on Deliver That because I just joined it like 2 weeks ago, and it's going pretty good. But as you can see, that the gig apps have substantially earned more money than the other vehicles. And so far, year to date, from mid-January to now, I've earned $6,709.87 on gig. Let me start off by saying I am a small guy in this Toro business. I appreciate y'all going on a journey with me. From some of y'all been there since beginning to end. And I hope you've learned something from me in my journey. And I definitely learned something from a lot of you, because, you getting in the comments, and, I try to talk to everybody, and they can learn something from me, I can learn something from them, and we can all grow. But there's people in this business doing 100,000 a month. Some people doing 50,000, 40,000. I mean, they have like 100 vehicles. I only have 4 at the moment. But I kind of want to take my time. I want to get real comfortable and make it second nature of what I'm doing before I start to grow the business a little bit more. This slow season was tough. So I learned a little bit about next slow season. I know what to expect and know what I'm in for and kind of prepare for it. But I do think I've got my expenses down to a very manageable point to make me profitable on each vehicle. As of today, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I am not profitable on Toro alone. If I wouldn't do the gig apps with the most recent vehicle that I purchased, I wouldn't be profitable. But with doing the gig apps with the 4th vehicle, that got me through the slow season, because I kind of, started somewhat in the slow season, and not counting the holidays in November and Christmas. But from what I've learned, these next 3 months should be boom. So I'm really excited about that. And maybe during the busy months, I add another vehicle to the fleet. But drop something in the comment. Anything that you think can help me or any questions you have from me. I know I've spoke with a lot of people saying they enjoyed, my videos because they're getting in the Turo business. If I can help someone avoid all the mistakes I've made and, some of them can help me out, hey, I talked to a few people over the phone. Supposed to be getting together with a few people to discuss ideas. But I'm really excited about it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that subscribe button and follow me, because 7 months in. So I want to see what I've done in a year. I got a year coming up soon. So I'm just going to keep progressing and keep growing. And let's all get rich. It's enough money for everybody.